So you've decided that you want to track your calories, you want to lose a bit of weight, for example, you've got a deficit that you need to achieve. How do we do this effectively? Let's assume that you've already downloaded your preferred app and you've got your calories and your macros in there, that sort of thing. Just remember, you're not going to start off perfect with this. The aim isn't to get exact figures, just as close to as you can. So if you've accidentally eaten more in one day, for example, and you've only ended up 200 calories in a deficit when you've set 500 calories, this isn't going to be the worst thing in the world. It's an average throughout the week. What that'll do is it'll allow you just to focus a little bit more attention on what you eat in the next day. The goal is to learn and understand your eating habits first, and then you're going to be making small adjustments throughout the week. It's going to give you a much better understanding on what you need to eat day to day, and you'll become less reliant on meal plans, so you can be more flexible, which life has to be flexible. For me, I like to track as I go throughout the day. I'll track putting in meals before or after I've eaten them. This is going to help with two things: learning about how much you need to eat per portion, and also help you plan meals later in the day. So, for example, you've put your breakfast and your lunch and snacks in there. You've got 600 calories, 500 calories, whatever it is left for dinner, and you've got a bit of salmon in the fridge. You're going to whack that in your tracker, and you're going to be able to portion out a meal for yourself that's going to help you hit those targets. Once you've had that meal, then that's it. You've maxed out your calories. So you know fundamentally that you've had enough for that day. Once you begin to learn what foods are higher and lower in calories, it's going to help you plan your meals a lot easier. And you can do this in real time as well, rather than actually having to rely on meal planning. Another option is to just remember it or quickly jot it down and then just take 5-10 minutes at the end of the day to put it in. This does, however, rely on a bit of patience, but it is another option if you struggle with time during the day.